What it do, what it pop? It's your boy Masterman, and I'm back with a chapter of One Piece, chapter 1185. So we're still on in Brook's flashbacks in the kingdom of ESPERIA, and I think we were in a double flashback because I remember Brook was training with Kendall and everything. She's teaching him manners, discipline, her swordsmanship, and everything, how to serve properly. And you know how Brooke is with asking about the pennies, but we love him like that. But and that's how we became closer with Shuri and everything. He was telling the story to Shuri, and the story kind of ends with him telling that's how I learned to be the captain of the army. Thanks to your mother and everything. And in the flashback, we see Kendall talking about to Brooke about having feelings for someone and wanting to be by his side. And Brooke was like, "Are you talking about me?" Like, "No, stupid. I'm talking about Reuven." And it's kind of crazy how she just wanted to be by his side, and that's how they end up getting married. And as things proceeds, well, after the story of Kendall and Brooke and Reuven, how they met and everything, the things get a little complicated because there is a tribute that they have to give to the world government and everything, but they don't want to pay. Well, I think they didn't have the money to pay, so the world government said, "Okay, since you can't pay, we want you to give people up as slaves." But before that, the kingdom was kind of getting sick. There was a mist going on in the city. We have no idea where it came from. Everybody getting sick. The music was starting to become more absent, if you want to use that word. So Brooke was kind of the only one still doing the singing thing and musical thing. Everyone else was more sick than anything, and it kind of fucked everything up in the country. So that's where the government say, "Okay, you can't pay for shit, so might as well give some of your people as slaves." And moving like, "Whoa, what the fuck? My people as slaves, yo? No, hell no, yo. We're going to war with the world government." Brooke didn't say well, what I meant by didn't say a word, didn't say complain. He said, when he was talking to Shu, he said, "If your dad tell me to go left, I'm gonna go left. If he tells me to go right, I'm gonna go right." And Reuven says, "We're going to war with the world government." And Brooke says, "Say none but a word." He says, "Alright, bet." That's it. We're at war with them. But before that, I want to talk about something I predicted. Something I predicted and everything. And I told you, like, since the start of the flashback, that Kendall was going to die. Because, of course, it's a flashback, and she's a mother.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Because Oda, as much as I love him, has a problem with mothers. So we all knew she was gonna die. We just didn't know how, but we figured it out. Okay, so back to the war. So Brooke gets to the war, starting to fight with the army and everything. There's a lot of ships. They're everywhere. But Brooks fighting like a king, like he usually do, and then he gets to the royal castle, and I think that's where things go straight because we see Shuri on top, but not on top, standing while Reuven's on the ground. But they both have wings and arms, like the dummy reversey, and Shuri's talking like to Brooke like this. I don't remember what she said exactly, but something like this is gonna bring peace or something like that. But she's already being controlled, so it's kind of crazy. My idea of how she would get control was that they went to the reverie and Emu would take control of her. I didn't know it was gonna be a war between them and the world government, and it would just control them straight up like that because they didn't want to make a tribute to the world government. I thought it was going to be a different scenario, but it's kind of like what happened with Loki and Harold and everything. So you see how it is when you don't want to obey the world government. It just straight up send you to hell, to demon world. But I think that how the hell did Brooke survive all that? No, for real, I'm really curious because if they got Domi Reversi and Brooke is still alive technically because he becomes a pirate, how the hell did he survive? Did he kill Shuri or he thought he killed her? But I'm sure he killed Reuven. I'm sure he had to kill Reuven. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Brooke cut him down. I'm thinking just like Loki did to Harold, Brooke had to do to Reuven. Or maybe Shuri did it. But I think Brooke would do it so that Shuri doesn't have to do it. But this was an interesting chapter because as I told you I was right about Kendall. She died. And they made her die quick as fuck. Just say, yo, she's sick, she dead. Fuck. And it's not even the fight. It's like, she said she dead. But, fuck. Okay? I'll let you cook, Oda. But let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe. And thank you for watching.